What's going on, everybody? Yacker here, and this is the Okeechobee Police Department, and we're here to file a charges on Jesse Ryan. And as you can see, I brought my iPad and I've got my 360, and now the police are going to view the footage.
Hey, Gio, I love you to death, man, but sometimes I'm just like, calm the fuck down, dude. Because, like I said, man, the only reason this meeting was happening was because of us.
Yes, sir.
And then, before you could actually get to speak, you were getting kicked out, threatened with arrest. And I'm telling you, we didn't have to go that route because I wanted you to stay. Because then you would have had more footage, and then you could have got up there and had Dr. Sean Berry speak for you twice. He could have spoken, and then you could have. See, that's the thing that you have to think about. I get it. I get the frustration, man. I got kicked out within a minute. Trust me.
Dude, all I did is lean on the fucking wall.
Even you.
Hold the wall up. If it doesn't fall,
No, man. They have a hard on for us, man. That's the one thing. The more we try to, what they deem is interrupting the meeting.
right?
That's why we all got kicked out,
Yeah, exactly. You have that right.
and that's why we have to try to be stern, but also standing on principle.
Yeah.
You know, we have to try to somewhat abide by some of it.
Bad Gio.
No, not bad, Gio. Just calm the fuck down, Gio. So calm down. Goosraba. I know you know it too, Gio. I'm just saying calm the fuck down.
I like that. Fellas, listen, I forgot all about that, man.
You put them on notice. It's already established law that any overburden, overbreath, decorum rules that interfere with it, because they cannot interfere with your First Amendment right.
Yeah.
As a home rule, the home powers rule of Florida here says a municipality can set up rules, but they cannot be in contradictory to the First Amendment, to the Constitution. Yeah, state and federal constitutions, you know. So that's considered preemption. Yeah.
Dr. Sean Berry, you don't know where you're at right now. You're in Okeechobee.
Yeah.
It's like Miami. They do what they want. It's their own world. You know?
People come around.
It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. I still can't wrap my head around how every one of us just got kicked out.
But here's the thing. I sometimes I just think kind of crazy. I do. Part of his disability is his voice, right?
And because of that is a problem for them.
But even on top of that, you taking his voice and his voice through the First Amendment.
Yeah, it's his assistive device, yeah. That's his assistive device. It's his equalized access to the government. They can't understand what he says, so he has to have accessories to be able to
All right.
under 80
All right, buddy. This is Detective Boom.
Hey, how you doing, Detective? All right. Let's see here.
Top of the world.
Yeah, living the dream. That's where I'm at, dude. I don't even like being here to have to go through this, but you know, the accountability is real for me. I wouldn't put my hands on anyone unless they put their hands on me first.
Right.
But unfortunately, what happened at this council meeting, I'm sure you heard some of it. All right, this is the video right here.
Okay.
It's 29 minutes. This is from when I started. And as you can see, all these little dots.
Can you straighten it out for me?
Okay. And then as you can see with these dots, that's me. That's not me editing. It's just me rotating the camera. Like I can move the camera back and forth like this. This is a 360 camera. So now I'm just going to skip past all this because this is really not really what's pertinent. And here we go. That's me speaking. This is where it is right here. So at this point, nothing's been edited. Like I said, I'm just rotating the camera. That's all I'm doing. And so as I walk around, this guy right here, this is the guy in question. His name is Jesse Ryan. He's contracted through Okeechobee County to do camera work for him, so you could probably find him that way. I don't know his date of birth, nothing, you know. Now, this guy's already been arrested. You guys arrested this guy. But then, as this happens, this is when Jesse Ryan starts putting his hands on him. Yes, officer? Yes. He just touched me. He just touched me. I didn't do anything. And trust me, you're going to see more. Get that guy out of here. Now, this is the part where he starts hitting. Right there. Right there. Now he's touching me. And all he was trying to do is get his phone. And he was putting his hands on us. It's not over yet. There was at least 6 to 7 touches during this interaction. He broke his shit. That man needs to be arrested. He broke his shit.
Can you back it up a little bit?
Yes, sir.
What? See this?
Right about here.
Put your video on for me. What'd you say, sir? I can't understand what you're saying.
You don't have to get a word in. You want the word in. You see that guy there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. That guy gave your phone back. He was trying to get it. He saw Gio. Okay. Let's do Jesse Ryan. Like I said, I just want to focus on Jesse Ryan. We can always come back to it, man.
Right there. I am not doing.
Tell you what, this girl. You see this officer? Yes, officer? Yes. Right here. He just touched me. He just touched me. I didn't do anything. Yeah, I can point all I want. Get that guy out of here. Get that guy out of here. Hey, Gio, stop, man. Gio.
Relax.
Say they wanted his phone.
We got that. I'm in here.
Hey, look, he broke his shit. That man needs to be arrested. He broke his shit. That's.
Give me a second. You got your stuff?
And then it happens again as we walk out the chambers. Please. Please.
One of us got to stay here.
All right, then I'm going to go out there.
And this is when you guys walk out?
Yeah, weird. Now, this is the part where he kind of impedes on me. I'm trying to walk out, and he kind of stands in my way. Don't get in my way. And then he follows us out. He follows us out. He broke his shit. Here he comes again. This guy needs to be arrested right now. This guy needs to be arrested. Here he comes again right here. He broke his shit. Hey, stop touching him. This guy needs to be arrested. Hey, that guy needs to be arrested. Do not let him leave. I can't. It's not going on. We know where he lives. We know everything about him. I don't give a shit. Put him in cuffs right now. If it was me, you put me in cuffs right now. Put that man in cuffs. Go fuck yourself. And here, it's going to happen. I start to walk away, and then oh shit. This guy is disabled, and he put his hands on a disabled man. And then I come back, and it happens again, right as he walks past, right here.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Hey, tell this guy to phone. Hey, Gio. Hey, Gio. Hey, I know you're frustrated. Hey, brother. Look at his shit. It's all fucked up. We're gonna take a statement, okay? Yeah, I get that. Take him. He's not going anywhere. He needs to.
That was the end of everything after that. So I don't know if you wanted to keep going or.
And that was the only ones that were.
Those are the 4 or 5 times that he put his hands on him and me.
Okay.
There was also a witness situation too, because out in the hallway, that Jesse actually got in his face, and one of the officers had to tell Jesse to actually get away from him.
Get away from him.
Because he was actually doing this. You know.
This is as things are starting to calm down. The same cameraman, and they have from what I know, they have cameras out in the hallway outside the chambers. So I would suggest that if you can pull those, you'll actually see everything as well.
Can I ask you a question?
I can hear you,
I'm curious. You were at a county building on county place. The county deputies there. Why would they insist that it had to be the city police that came and made arrest them?
I have no idea why they requested
Is
us.
that normal?
In certain circumstances, it can be, but most of the time they take care of themselves.
Right. They should have, and they had officers in there. You know, there was 2 officers in there, and the whole time we're just like, hey, stop them, because they just kept letting them leave, and I'm like, it's the same thing. Like, that's why I don't put my hands on people.
Right.
Because if I did, I know that I'm probably not going to get the same respect like this guy got.
Hell no, our cups wouldn't have been in front of us, dude. Are you kidding, man?
Yeah.
No freaking way, dude.
But, you know,
Was there anything else I could help you with?
Yeah, and that same video.
Anything else I could help you with?
Yeah, in that same video, the guy that you had my phone, where you were alone, while you're in the zone, and the way you watch it,
Show him the video. Show him the video. If you have video, he had your phone and he gave it back to you. I don't have anything that happened outside, man.
Yeah, you do. You had a mind that you see nothing on my flash.
this guy needs to be arrested right now. This guy needs to be arrested. He broke his shit. Hey, stop touching him. This guy needs to be arrested. Hey, that guy needs to be arrested. Do not let him leave. I get that, man.
He's not going anywhere. We know where he lives. We know everything about him.
I don't give a shit.
We're gonna make
Put him in cuffs right now. I didn't see that, buddy. Now, I am going to skip ahead a little bit because Gio, he's very gung-ho on this guy that supposedly stole his stuff. So I'm like, all right, man. And so I'm going to bring it back to when I pull it up. So here we go. Now I can rotate just so that we can see a better view of it. See, I think your flag just broke off, man. I'm not discrediting it, man. I'm just trying to. See, it's already on the ground, dude.
Yeah, it's true. It's true that all this was one big shit show.
Yeah, it's
But
all a shit
but
show.
but
whenever somebody breaks a barrier and start putting hands on somebody, then it goes to something else, goes to a crime, you know. See, we were there. We were there to document everything, and he
You can see
went
that
physical.
guy that he's
So
talking about. He's standing up near the wall. Right. And then you can see the flag's still
that's
attached.
where the line is, where you don't touch somebody.
Still attached. Still attached. This officer, because it's on the ground, that's probably what might have happened. As of right now, he hasn't stepped. I don't see it on this. And I'm not trying to say he didn't do it. I'm just saying the camera's showing me he didn't. See, that's where it drops right there. It's already, it came off you, and the guy's still up against the wall, man. I'm pointing out. If you have video of it, buddy, show it to him. I don't have the video, man. I'm showing them the video.
So he grabbed his phone and halfway out the door, he was halfway out the door with it before he had to follow him to retrieve his property.
Okay.
Okay, he took your phone and you were following him about the door. Okay, what? All right. Okay, he was following. Okay, so he.
This is where his phone is not going.
Okay. All right. So he picked your phone up off the ground, and he was halfway out the door following the county commissioner, the one who did the battering, following him out the door, and he had to retrieve his property, his phone from a third person who wasn't.
He just touched me. I didn't do anything.
So you dropped your phone, somebody picked it up?
Well, he was smacked out of his hand, actually.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Is this the phone in question?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That
Then there's
guy
no
was,
crime.
he was starting to walk off, but
It's
then he
just-
went
it's a-
back with his back. So yes, I don't know if that's something that's going to be.
Yeah, he's got
I don't
a
know
cracked
if that's
screen on it,
crime.
and
No, I mean,
he's got a.
He's giving it back to him.
He's got a cracked screen, and he's also got issues. Okay. All right. What you want me to say? Okay.
I'm not trying to say discredit whatever he's. Now, I'm going to say this in the nicest possible way, and this is not me taking a shot at you, Gio. This is not me belittling you and not trying to say we weren't listening to you. Whenever you are calm, you are understood a lot better than when you get amped up. And then, like I said, everybody, I went through the video. And there's a little bit more to this, but there's like a little bit more of this video left. But I'm literally showing Gio that this guy didn't do what he's claiming that happened. And I'm like, dude, calm down. And once, this is what I'm saying. Gio, I've been there. I've had numerous guns pointed at me. I've been arrested. Trust me, man. I know your pain. I feel your pain. And because of your speaking device, I get it. It's even harder because you're trying to say something. But you have people, you have me, you have Dr. Sean Barry, you have all of us. We're sitting there and we're trying to support you. We are literally there in support with you. I've done records requests and I'm doing so much more on the back end, man. And take this as you really need to calm down. But, you can you're your own man. And, something? I mean, I'm always going to be your friend. But sometimes if you don't want to listen to a little friendly advice, and I'm not saying change, I'm just saying calm down when you're trying to get your point across. You're trying to speak to these cops and you're going a mile a minute, and even Dr. Sean Barry doesn't fucking understand it. So take that for what it is. This is not me trying to take a big dump on you. This is not me I'm saying this as a friend. Please think about what I'm saying.
Okay. All right. What do you want me to say? Okay.
I'm not trying to say discredit whatever he's.
I don't know what he's saying.
I want
Yep.
things to be reality.
All right, I'm repeating what you said.
The man
that snatched the phone out of his hand in the orange shirt. He knocked the phone out of his hand and battered him.
I don't. Yeah, they got all
So I think we should have the
in that recording. Am I recording you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The man that battered me
The man that battered him in the orange shirt
knocked my phone and broke my phone out of my hand.
knocked his phone out of his hand and broke his phone.
And then hit me.
Then hit you.
And then when all that just happened, I had my device in my hand. I had my phone.
Okay, he had both hands full. He had his speaking device and his phone in his hand.
I know this song for you, but you got me.
So he knows it sucks to have to take your time. He's ADA, so.
Okay, way too fast.
Okay, so he's ADA, and he said he knows it's hard for you to understand him like that. He said if you can't understand him, he needs another officer, somebody that will take his, somebody with more patience.
We got plenty of patience for you right now. That's why we're here.
Okay.
It's hard for me to understand what you're saying, yes, sir.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard for him to try to communicate, and he's frustrated because he's repeating himself. The guy in the orange shirt that grabbed his phone.
Right.
The guy in the orange shirt went out the door. He was going out the door.
Okay, the guy in the orange shirt was going out the door.
Yeah, I just seen that.
He just walked Gio.
The guy in the white shirt had his bald head, picked up my phone.
The guy with the bald head, but glasses, picked his phone up.
Out the door with my phone, my yellow wings. He was halfway out.
He's halfway out the door, following the man with the orange shirt. And he started hollering.
And then Mike turned around and said, "Calm down, Gio, calm down." But Mike did not know the man on my phone.
So he was trying to holler at the man to give his phone
Well,
back.
after reviewing that, I seen it here what he had. He picked the phone, turned around, took a few steps, came right back, and handed it back to you.
Get away from me. You see this officer?
Yes.
Officer?
Yes.
Right here. He just touched me. He just touched me. I didn't do anything. Yeah, I can point all I want. Get that guy out of here. Get that guy out of here. Stop. Hey, Gio, stop, man. Gio.
There you go. Relax.
It wasn't that you that he was 30, that he was halfway through all the way out the door.
I don't think he took 30 steps.
He was more than 2 steps, but he was halfway through all the way. He was almost out the door. Before you realize that this is what I told you to say. I told you the truth.
What did he do with your phone?
He was going out the door with it, and looked at my head, he just did, and then when he started saying something, he turned around and then he gave me back my phone.
Yep, there's nothing we can do with that. You know what I mean? He picked it up, he started walking, then he turned back around, and then he handed it back.
I'm not done with my praying one, because after we went out the door, the man was still finally trying to do something. Like they just fly off of me, and it's there,
I didn't see anybody trying to take the flag off of you outside.
You're coming apart. They want him to throw punches. They're trying to incite him.
Yeah, that's what they were trying to, and then before.
That's why these people are going to get arrested, man. That's the whole premise of why we're here. We're here to tell them that's why the doofball, the first guy, he walked out with his cuffs in the front. We're here for Jesse Ryan right now. The third guy,
And I'm not trying to diminish what happened. I'm just telling you, I'll let you watch it right now on the 360. The guy took 2 steps away from you and turned around and handed, I'm not joking to you. I'm not joking. And then the guy that you think, the same guy that took hey, I have to stand on video. If I have video and I can prove it, these guys are gonna arrest him, man. They're gonna pull the video. They're gonna pull the video from the friggin' from that day.
They already pulled it.
They're gonna pull it, man.
They already have it.
Your voice has been heard, man.
I was able to get the information that you provided, that you wrote down for me that day. Okay. Yes, it was difficult for me to understand you. Okay, but I was able to pick up a lot of it. You understand what I'm saying? So we're all looking into it.
You doing okay? You doing okay? A conspiracy? A definition of a conspiracy. He wants to know what.
Let me know.
What did he say?
He says that disgusting look that he gave him. He's disgusted with having the interaction.
Now you asked me a question, I'm about to tell you the truth. He looks confused to me.
Can you just email me a case number? thearmedfisherman@gmail.com. THE armed fisherman, all one word. Yeah.
Is there anything else I can do for you today? Okay. Guys, I appreciate you guys coming and appreciate you guys' time. We'll try to do whatever we can within our power.
Thank you. I think his feeling as far as conspiracy is, people came here to speak. Your county commission didn't like what people had to say, and it really showed their ass and really dug the county a hole that could cost the county millions.
Yeah, viewpoint discrimination is a pretty bad thing.
By violating the rights of citizens, you know, which they chose to do today. They violated every one of our rights by making us leave a meeting that we did nothing wrong. I got pushed out of the meeting simply because I was standing holding the wall up. Literally leaning against the wall, and I told the man. He told me to sit down. I'm like, look, I have a medical condition that makes it more comfortable for me to stand than to sit. I prefer to stand here. But he insisted, and then the county officers decided that they was going to back his play.
We'll talk about it.
Which they need to, you know, this is what's caused all of this shit, is the cops not standing up for people's rights. Okay?
Yeah.
Y'all take an oath to defend our rights, correct? Am I correct in that?
Yeah, but they also...
Don't every one of you take that oath?
They also have...
So, when you see our rights being violated by such people as that county commissioner, right then, y'all should speak up and say, oh, no, this ain't right. No, I cannot back your play on this because you're out of line. But instead, he's been sent a message that he can do what the hell he wants to do, screw the common man. Okay? And so now it's steadily gotten worse. And the reason he's thinking it's conspiracy is I've thought the same thing was going to happen today. Okay? Because why else was the meeting held an hour early? Okay? That's awful strange. Y'all have never had an 8 o'clock county committee meeting, county chairman meeting, or whatever meeting. But y'all suddenly decided to do that. And then what is the agenda? It's about people's rights to get up there and speak. I'm sorry, but I don't remember anywhere in the Constitution where it says that I can speak, but I can't speak on certain things. That I can only speak on what people allow me to speak on.
Y'all scared me.
He wanted to make sure that we was all going to speak on an agenda item.
Okay.
And
I don't know how we're scaring her.
Well, they're all earned anyway.
They want to make sure that we all abide by the rules and stuff, but they don't even want to abide by the law and our rights.
Yeah.
And y'all wonder why we're frustrated.
Can you lower this lady out, please?
Surely. Well, this was locked, so I mean, I don't know what good it would have done for me to move.
that door there.
I wasn't in front of that door there. See how you people that work for the county
You can't stand nowhere.
and city are? Just unreasonable as hell.
Yeah, we're spooking the
You've
ladies.
had a look of disgust on your face the whole time you've been in here, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's
You have
it's
a
true.
literal look of disgust on your face.
It's true that
He thinks, no, I'm not, I didn't say that. I'm just saying that that's the attitude that you seem
it's
to have.
appearances. Yeah,
That's how it appears to me.
Yeah.
I'm allowed
Yeah,
my
that's why I
opinion,
mentioned.
right?
That's why I mentioned
Just like
to you
just like
that.
I should be allowed to go in that meeting
Just
and
like
voice my opinion.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned that, because this is, it really appears to be a shit show, and it probably in a lot of ways it is, you know.
I think
And
the whole thing
appear to be, you do appear to be upset about it.
To be instigated
But
until one of us
you don't
logs
touch
in,
somebody.
and
That's
that
where you put the
75-year-old man just
barriers.
couldn't
Law
keep
enforcement,
his
unwanted
temper
touching in the state of
control.
Florida, and unwanted touching in the state of Florida is a
I literally
bad,
believe
especially
one
when
thing
malice
about
is
this
involved,
is
you
that-
know.
Right.
So that's
Officers
where
are
that.
held to a higher standard.
Supposed to.
They're supposed to be held to a higher standard to try to, you know, and I get his frustration because of how he speaks, and you know, sometimes you have to take your time. Same thing with a mental illness person. It's like, hey, you might know that person because they have this, and it's like, hey, we have to take a step back. Let's talk this through before we start tasing and, you know, pulling
Yeah,
triggers on
this
people.
is law enforcement. It's a human business, and y'all doing human beings.
I get his frustration. The one thing I want are facts, and that's, we're gonna talk later, Gio, but the fact is that somebody put their hands on him twice, 2 different people. We've got the first one, the second one needs to go. Because if it was me, you know, obviously what we saw on the camera, yes, the guy picked up the camera, his phone, took a couple steps, Gio, I'm just telling you what we saw on the camera. We saw him walk, he came back, gave it back, and then we saw him not step on his flag. So we understand, I'm not saying, I understand where his heart is, but you have to, sometimes, when we get really amped up, things don't, we think something happened, but whenever the camera shows that it didn't,
Right.
and that's what I'm trying to get to you, Gio, is that these guys are willing to take this, and I'm going to press these guys. I'm going to keep coming back. I live an hour away from here. I will keep coming back here until that guy's put in fucking cuffs. Until he has a fucking court date, I will keep coming back, Gio. I am just saying, let's stick with the facts. If more facts come out later, if more facts come out later, these guys will do what they're supposed to do. Hopefully.
Investigate
Investigate
and apply laws.
I am trying to say, please, this guy Jesse, he's contracted with them. Like I'm not joking. We could put our little tinfoil hats on. Yes, I think this was a setup because they sent people in there to antagonize us to a point.
And they also
and he didn't even put hands on anybody. I didn't put hands, but everybody wanted to swing their hands and do whatever, and that's the issue.